this is interesting, and this actually tracks with the Kristi Noem proxy war taking the shots at DeSantis over abortion. Donald Trump went on with David Brody and got asked about evangelical voters and evangelical leaders. And he indicated that he felt some of those leaders, after he put 3 Supreme Court justices on the bench who ultimately were able to overturn Roe versus Wade, that some of them were showing a bit of disloyalty by not backing him immediately. Let's take a listen to that.
You were the ultimate fighter, the ultimate counterpuncher for sure, and that makes me think of evangelicals, why they loved you twice in those elections. And when you announced your candidacy, at least as it stands now, some of these prominent evangelical leaders who backed you last time, they're not yet willing to commit, like Robert Jeffress is not, some others. It seems like many of them are waiting to see how the field takes shape before backing anyone. What is your message to them?
Well, I don't really care. Look, that's a sign of disloyalty. There's great disloyalty in the world of politics, and that's a sign of disloyalty because nobody, as you know, and you would know better than anybody because you do such a great job, nobody has ever done more for right to life than Donald Trump. I put 3 Supreme Court justices who all voted, and they got something that they've been fighting for 64 years or many, many years.
Right.
And nobody thought they could win it. You know, they won Roe v. Wade. They won. They finally won. And you know, I was a little disappointed because I thought they could have fought much harder during the election, during the 22 election, because, you know, they won and a lot of them didn't fight or weren't really around to fight. And it did energize the Democrats. But a lot of the people that wanted and fought for years to get it, they sort of, I don't know, they weren't there protesting and doing what they could have done. But with all of that being said, there's nobody that's done more for the movement than I have.
That's a very interesting answer. Disloyalty. That one's going to hit home, I think, with a lot of these, especially after he came out and blamed pro-lifers for the midterm results. Don't forget that. We covered that, I think, a week or 2 ago. And look, I mean, Trump, he's in an interesting spot where, at the same time, we shouldn't. Even evangelical leaders may not endorse him. Evangelical voters have always loved Trump. In fact, this is a huge thing on the evangelical, like, intelligentsia right. They're like, evangelical voters have abandoned their principles for their support of Trump. In some cases, in 2019 and onward, they were some of the most enthusiastic people who backed Trump. Will Trump's comments have a backtrack on them? I don't know. You know, it really is one of those where without the Roe versus Wade remaining on the ballot effectively with the Supreme Court, will they still come out and, you know, crawl across broken glass to vote for Trump? Especially in a primary, it's difficult to say, but he does have a good case. He's like, I'm the one who delivered, not Mike Pence.
I got him on the bench.
Any of these people.
I thought the way he framed these comments, especially when you match them together with what Kristi Noem's press secretary said. Remember, what she said was Governor Noem was the only governor in America on national television defending the Dobbs decision in kind of taking a shot at Ron DeSantis. And you can hear an echo of that in what Trump is saying here. He's like, I got it done, and then you all didn't defend it. And so where were you? The Democrats were way more aggressive. And so this is his own spin on what happened in the election, which, of course, you know, denies any of his culpability in the situation, but also frames him as both a sort of like pro-life warrior, but also blames people like Ron DeSantis who for not ultimately defending the decision once it came down. So I thought this was I would guess that we're going to hear more of this line of attack from Trump of basically like, listen, I got the thing done, you all want it done, and then none of y'all went out in front of the cameras to ultimately defend it. You ran and hid, and of course we all know why, because it was wildly unpopular, and so that's why there were very few Republicans anywhere who really wanted to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yes, pay very close attention, because if Mike Pence does end up running, you're going to be hearing this all day long, and a lot of this on conservative media.
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us. And if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.